Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching The Vampire Diaries. This is episode 6 of season 5. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. The first 4 seasons have been uploaded, as well as the first 5 episodes of this one. Thank you so much to every single person that's been donating on the Patreon, and every single person liking the YouTube videos. You know, it's absolutely amazing. We've got loads of support on the originals, and we're getting loads of support here on The Vampire Diaries. So I'm really happy that people are excited for the 2 shows running consecutively. It's amazing, and I'm thoroughly enjoying them both. Now, to recap the last episode on The Vampire Diaries, it's really good. So we had Kezia. She was at a party. I can't remember whose party it was, right? But she said she was at a party with Damon and Stefan, and Silas was there as well, lurking in the background. Kezia thought she was speaking to the original Stefan, but it turns out she was speaking to Silas, because Damon and Silas come up with a plan that if they kill Stefan, then it will release the trap that it's got on Silas's head, and he'd be able to read Kezia's mind. So what they've done is they killed Stefan. He went out, took his jacket, pretended to be him. He was dancing. He was trying to get information from Kezia where the anchor is. I believe this anchor is what is holding the veil up, and if Silas can find it, he can drop it, he can take the cure, he can kill Catherine, and he can go to the other side and be his one true love, which ultimately is Elena. It looks like his one true love looks like Elena, and he looks like Stefan, and that makes you think that when she released that information last episode or the one before, that it's like the world, the universe is pulling them in. So the 2 doppelgangers, Stefan and Elena, do they really want to be with each other in real life, or is it fate that's pulling them in? You know, is it the universe? Is it not even their choice? That is one that we could discuss later in possible future episodes, because we had the Sire Bond, and now we've got the natural Earth's order, so to speak. I don't know, it's interesting. But he was trying to get inside her head, find out where the veil is. I think he actually found out some sort of location, of the anchor, but then he released to her that he is Silas. She wasn't happy. She ended up like arguing. She went upstairs, she was trying to find something. She found like the rock that Shane gave to Bonner, and this rock turns out to be like a locator spell to try and find out where the anchor actually is, because she doesn't even know as well. Silas come up, he was trying to get it. She like done a witchy stuff like that, sent him down, pretty much turned him into a dead corpse, for example. Damon took him back to his house, invited Catherine over. Oh mate, he traded Catherine. Well, he was willing to trade Catherine's life to bring for him to take the cure, because he brought her over, grabbed her, smashed her head down, mate. Let Silas drink her blood, and what a fitting way it is for Catherine to go. She done that to Jeremy. She took him, she killed him, she fed him to Silas. He died, and then Damon's done the same to her. Literally, it's like a mirror image of a death. Well, I thought she was dead, but it turns out her heart was slowly beating. Boom, 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 boom. She's still alive. Luckily, mate, she's always escaping death, Catherine. But the interesting thing that she's got a storyline going is Nadia, the person that Matt slept with on his summer break with Rebecca. She stole his Gilbert ring. She ended up coming back in a couple of episodes at the start. Gypsies, they got inside her head. Boom. Inside his head. Or is it Travelers, sorry. Turned his eyes black. They want Silas down. They don't want him to go to the other side. They want him to rest in the place where he's been for the past thousands of years. Well, she released information to Catherine that Catherine was the one that killed her parents. She gave him a location. She told the story that Catherine, when they come in to grab her, when Klaus was after her, that she said, she's Catherine, and they ended up killing her parents, where Catherine was like, there's no chance, mate. I know that story is not true, because I was on the run for 200, 300 years, and whoever was after me would have known for a fact that I was Catherine. And she stabbed her, and while she was like bleeding out, she was saying, tell me who you are and why you're here. She ended up releasing information that Catherine is Nadia's mum, mate. Who would have expected that when they was introduced? Not me. So we've got Catherine, mate. She is a parent, and she's a child's back. But then she nearly got killed as well. So I'm interested to see this Nadia storyline. I think that a human Catherine is actually really interesting. I think that Elena's character, when she was a human, she was a bit boring to me, and then she turned to a vampire, and boom, she was my favourite character last season. And now Catherine's come in. I'm not saying that she was boring as a vampire. She was great and brutal, but what I'm saying is now her character's changed. Her dynamic might wham send her right up to the top as well, because I love it when it flips, like Stefan as well, walking around the Silas, being like part witch, part vampire. To me, it's absolutely amazing. I think like it's just literally improved Stefan's character so much. Or Paul Wesley, for example, like, you know, he's having a fantastic season so far. He seems like a different person. He's glowing, he's moving around different, speaking different. I am absolutely loving it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
your little thing like you can eat all that?
I'm celebrating. Now I'm free to be whatever I want to be.
Love the hair, by the way.
Oh, mate, old woman Catherine. Do you reckon her age is accelerating? The old style Catherine, mate.
Peaceful. I like our life when it's like this.
It means that something's gonna walk through that door and shatter it.
That's true, innit? It's true, though.
Damon, today is the day that we're gonna bring Bonnie back.
Greetings.
Hey, just right and cue.
One.
Oh, mate, Witch Stefan. I'm loving it.
Somehow the sun feels warmer. Probably because I'm not cursed with having to outlive it anymore. After 2,000 years of a miserable existence, I finally get to die.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Oh.
Sleep well? You're confused. Is that the amnesia or the tequila? We bonded over our misery. There were body shots.
Body shot.
The misery lifted.
It's got you in such a good mood.
See a text message pop up on your phone after you crashed last night. He's mortal.
Oh, yeah,
And
exactly.
Now, I can kill him.
Anyone could
Get
kill him,
up,
can't they?
gorgeous. Your doppelganger dies today.
Amara and I will finally reunite.
All right, skip the mushy parts. And there are promises she's expecting you to keep.
Oh, you don't think that I keep my promises?
You would bring Bonnie back from the other side.
I did, and I can.
And you promised Damon that you would do that. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can trust would be to bring my best friend back.
I just want to destroy the other side so I don't get stuck in that pit of a purgatory. Incredible and all-powerful witch that I am. I can totally do both things. I just have to find the anchor.
The anchor?
Silas is looking for the anchor. It's the object I used to bind the spell when I created the other side. I'd rather his lying, cheating ass not have that.
Where's it?
New Jersey.
It's in a stockyard and it's being shipped out, so we really need to...
Oh, Jesse's here, mate.
Didn't you and the Bennett witch used to,
It's okay, Jer. We all want the same thing today.
The damn crossbow down, Pocahontas. We're just supposed to believe that he's gonna bring Bonnie back.
No, guys, I'm feeling really ganged up on right now. Lose my temper and do something.
Ah, that is fucking sick. Roll fireball.
Man, I really love being a witch again. I feel like I'm constantly reinventing myself. I'm like a supernatural Madonna.
Mate, I love this this Silas, mate. Paul Wesley, you're having a great season. This Silas character is fantastic in my personal opinion. Do you know why? Because it's two different contrasts of different people, you know. His gloatiness, his confidence. I know these have confidence and stuff, but it's just a different person altogether. I'm literally loving it. I know that I was saying that I would when they was possibly about to take the cure, I thought like Stefan might take it. I said this show would be nothing without Damon and Stefan staying vampires for the entirety, and I stick by that. But it does not mean I had a little side segue into just watching one season of Stefan being a witch and just giving me a total different vibe, total different confidence. The gloatiness that Silas gives off, right? I am fully loving it, mate. And that boom with the fire there, I was just like, what is it, Joey? Like, where he's like, literally, get your fireballs and just boom him out, mate. Literally, that'd be so good.
You know that old ancient story I told you about the travelers? You know how Silas wants to destroy the other side so he can be at peace with that slut. Travelers don't want that.
Still need to be drunk to understand this story.
Been in possession of the anchor for 2,000 years. Constantly move it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hand. He won't destroy it. He won't be able to.
Why not?
Let's just file that under the not gonna answer it category.
Do you reckon it's something to do with Amara?
You're not going. Men only. Freaky carbon copy of my one true love, Amara. You can understand why I don't want to stare at her.
Complete sense if you were ever in love with anybody who looked exactly like her.
Talking to the wrong
We're
person.
bringing my best friend back from the dead.
I'm loving this, Stefan.
Next one
Silas,
goes in the heart.
whatever.
Now hurry up, I only have until sundown.
Sundown. So does that mean that if he doesn't get this anchor before sundown, then the cure leaves his bodily fluids, so to speak, it goes out of his system? So he's only got literally one day to go and do this.
I don't remember how I got in the middle of all of this.
Don't you worry about the details. Spend eternity on the other side, as far away from Amara as possible. Scheme as long as I have without considering every
She's locked in,
possibility.
mate.
Hey, let's put a spell on this cabin. Stuck here until sundown.
Reminds me of Rosa Mendez a bit. Oh, she's dyed her hair. Is she pretending to be Elena?
I don't want to know if Tyler called. I don't think I want to see Cute Boy ever again. Except for Jesse, who's conveniently not answering his phone. Maxfield thinks we're vampires, threatened to expose us, told us to drop out. That sucks. What the hell are you doing in my dorm, Catherine?
Damon kicked me out. Stefan doesn't remember me.
Aw, and how is any of this my problem?
Moving out, giving up.
That's true, isn't it, mate? She usually likes a task, a challenge.
In exchange for a place to stay and Elena's meal card.
Meal
We'll
card.
help you deal with Dr.
Dr. Maxfield.
I'm sorry, what? You're scared of a teacher? You're going to take a crash course on Villain 101. What do you say, Rumi?
I am loving normal Catherine.
Stefan's phone.
Who's this?
Uncanny. Exactly like Amara. So whiny. He hopped in the shower. Between us girls, he works up quite the sweat. May I leave him a message?
Remind him that you're a crazy bitch.
I would, but I think that's maybe his time.
Why does he keep going back to her?
Wait, you didn't tell Elena what you did to Stefan?
Silas needed his psychic juju to get into Tessa's head, and the only way to break Stefan's neck. Couple times.
As if he didn't hate us enough.
Just
I
let
love the
Stefan have
vibe Silas
space.
gives.
Just like you said, he's already mad enough.
Sounds like he's more mad at you.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The mayor. Mayor who? No one. Joke. No one's there because I killed the mayor.
I'm loving the vibes that he's giving. Look at his smile. He is a dick, he's sick.
Cellular growth rate is phenomenal, as expected. What are you doing here?
Tag team, mate. Look at Catherine's face. She's sick, isn't she?
Well, if it isn't Stefan's fated love, who am I to stand in the way of destiny?
Just look at her face, you know she's not getting back out.
I wouldn't have let Damon do what he did to you.
Sure you would have. You have this annoying tendency to do anything he tells you to do.
I get that you're upset with us for pretty much everything, but do you really think that sleeping with Tessa is gonna solve anything?
She just literally just planted that, didn't she?
Elena called. She's wondering why you're here. May have embellished for effect.
But now that I know that you're good, I'm gonna go.
Can't get out, can she? No, man.
You really shouldn't have come inside.
Why did she want him to stay? Want her to stay there? Look at her, she got a cheeky smile on it.
You do it, Damon. Dan being here while your girlfriend sits at home worrying about her doppelganger soulmate.
Called being secure. I'm assuming you know a little bit about that by the way you wear your hair.
He always takes the piss out of his hair.
You do realize that by destroying the other side, that you were personally moving heaven and earth to be together. It's not fate, you idiot. It's you being a crazy person.
Size on that, are they gonna find it in there?
Where is this stupid anchor thing?
I have no idea. Give me some credit, man. I did psychically dive into Tessa's mind, created it after she locked me away in a tomb for 2,000 years and left me to starve. Binds a spell to a supernatural hell dimension. It's not gonna look like a freaking IKEA sink.
Look at this beat, mate. A happy killing.
What did you inject him with?
What are you doing, Elena?
We're draining your forbidden blood. 4.7 pints.
I'm telling you, I'll find the vein myself. He will kill me.
I'll find the vein myself. Mate, she's a master murderer, mate. Yeah, innit? Give it a fucking hate it when you see it going.
Totally working.
Of course it is, mate. Catherine knows her stuff.
Ta-da. You tell me, who else knows about us?
They're willing to kill me. You wouldn't have gone through all this trouble. They're onto you.
Who's they? That secret society thingy that you belong to?
There's a gathering today at Whitmore House. They were going to invite you when they started suspecting you were a vampire.
Oh, but she's not, though,
So
is she?
all I have to do is convince them that Elena Gilbert isn't a vampire.
And a vampire can never get past the threshold.
They know, mate. Cheekiness. She's not one.
What did that crate do to you?
Bonnie, what are you doing here?
I didn't want to miss the excitement.
Don't jinx it.
I'm being realistic. It's not a dime store spell, Jer. When I brought you back, it killed me. It's not something I'm gonna count on, okay?
Not okay. Then it will work. Say it.
I don't know, man. You can't get your hopes up because then you get let down.
It'll work. Jer, I would die 100 times over to have you standing here alive.
That's nice, that, innit, Bonnie? Still committed. I think they're trading places, me.
Need to find this thing before the travelers show up.
Why are they so interested in this anchor?
Every love story needs that one thing that just keeps getting in the way. Like you, Damon.
Wasn't this a pleasant surprise?
You ain't seen nothing yet. I need you to go ahead and kill Silas for me. I want him dead before he has the pleasure of finding the anchor. Damon, did I mention I lured your girlfriend here to me? I used the oldest trick in the book.
Tessa!
Can't kill him yet. He has to do something for me first.
Something more important than Elena? Means we're trapped here until sundown. You have until then to kill Silas, or I kill Elena. Bye now.
Wait.
So now I get the sundown thing. That's when the spell wears off. Oh, the way that he could test it, yeah, is that you just walk in, don't have to be invited. He's just going to open the door and just going to be like, hello. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how you test about vampires, isn't it? You just walk in and that's how you get a trust instantly.
Miss Gilbert, I'm Diane Freeman. We met the night your roommate died. I didn't realize you'd be joining us. We just started the team.
She didn't invite her though, did she?
What? Just trying to figure out why Wes told me to stay away from you.
Do I know you?
Aaron, met yesterday.
So what are you doing here? Are you part of secret society?
And what?
You know.
Oh, I'm loving it.
No idea.
Oh, is he falling out, old woman? Oh, wow.
Is that your tooth?
How's that guy seen through her body? Oh, her age is accelerating, it looks like. That's interesting. I'm loving, I think I've said it loads of times this episode, loving Catherine as a human. Also, she didn't get invited in, she just walked in. So I think that takes a suspicion away from her with that police officer. And third, is his name Aaron? Yeah, if I was English, it'd say Aaron. Do you Americans say Aaron? I'm sure, like, is his name not Aaron? Like, A. So Aaron, I don't know. Like, that's just weird to me. Aaron? Don't even sound like Aaron. Like Craig, sorry. Yeah, you guys say Craig, we say Craig. This is mad.
Pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza.
So sad.
Oh, so tough on that one.
Gluten-free?
How did you come back to life?
She opened the door and then distracted herself when she brought your little brother back to life, so I just walked right through.
Silas was gonna bring her back to life after he got the... You told my boyfriend, who has never put anyone's life before mine, to kill Silas. So no, I'm not sad about the pizza.
Forget about the pizza. I make something.
Roasted duck?
No.
Got Elena in. Smarter could a duck be?
Shit, when she's taking a piss out of her. I do want Bonnie to be back though, not gonna lie.
He's not gonna bring her back until right before he destroys the other side.
Yeah, well, Tessa wants to do it now.
He promised Elena that she would see Bonnie again.
You don't think I'm aware of that? Plan's off, Jeremy.
It is a tough one, that. It's either Elena or Bonnie, yeah.
Jeremy, do you not know me at all? Is there a part of you that thinks for 1 minute that I'd let one of my friends die just so I could come back to life? And as much as I want to come back, I'm just supposed to accept that.
No, I'm not accepting it, Bonnie. Fuck that.
Now go help him kill Silas.
Come on, I'm Team Silas right now in this fight. Oh, who's this guy? Oh.
Let me guess. Travelers. Why do witches always go for the daylight ring? I want to kill Silas too.
We don't want him dead yet.
Oh. Fucking get in there, Damon.
You're oddly calm.
Sorry, I spaced. I just broke up with my boyfriend. My heart is in pieces. Sue me for having a moment. What is a secret society?
Called Augustine.
How do you become a member?
Most recruits are legacy. Some of us were chosen for extraordinary talent.
Not to mention that you're willing to lie on autopsy reports, like my roommate.
Covered up her death because it wasn't just any vampire. It was the Augustine vampire.
Creepy elitist society also has their own vampire. Elena Gilbert and I aren't vampires. You're lightheaded because you gave blood this morning.
So you are here.
Of course I'm here.
You missed the Whitmore party.
What?
Guess who I watched strut right through the front door? Elena Gilbert. Clearly not a vampire.
Guess I was wrong.
Do you know what? Sometimes you gotta applaud yourself, aren't you? Like, not that it was anything exceptional, but like when you pick up on something just before it happens, you like, get in there, my son, and that's literally it, mate. I'm glad I picked that one up.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Stefan's gonna do something.
You may not have any memories, Stefan, but I do. This person, she's not the type of person that you would like.
That's not very nice.
Isn't it?
Especially considering I've allowed you to remain alive.
Stefan's done something with that food.
Elena, now you think that I hate you, but I don't. I won't let her hurt you.
What?
Is he dead yet?
There you are. Man up, we're under attack. I was just ambushed by some of your inbred cousins.
Silas drank the cure from Catherine. Now his blood is the cure.
So who do they want it for?
Something that would last forever.
Fucking her, mate.
You're a quick boy, Damon. Figure it out.
Elena, run! This may be insane, but she's a bona fide genius. The anchor isn't a thing. Person.
Mara.
Get in there!
Kill tomorrow.
You're still alive.
Oh, he's fucking literally bringing her back. 3 Elenas knocking around. Ah, mate. This is thingy, innit? That Silas, I can say, mate. Imagine if we had like all of them stood in the timeline. So we had fucking Catherine, Elena, Amara, Stefan, and Silas, just literally all of them there. That is mad.
It's me. Thought you were dead. Tessa said she killed you.
She couldn't kill me. There was only one cure.
I took it. I wanted to be with you. I wanted to be at peace with you.
Cure runs in your veins.
I was ready to die for you.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. But I have to be cured.
Shit, what a twist. You have to drink whole blood though, so that's not going to work. It's interesting.
Elena Gilbert. How'd you get this?
Mystery. I listened to about half.
Thanks for returning it.
Now that subject, that the Augustine vampire.
Oh, shit.
I think you should go.
And do what? I'm sure we can come up with some creative solution for our little predicament. Name's Catherine. Elena's my doppelganger. And while I let
Why are you releasing that?
I'll admit there is something that I can't solve on my own. I think I'm dying and I need you to save my life. It's not up to you.
Oh.
Leave me alone.
All three Elenas look completely different.
Have a good night.
You're with no memory. You're still you.
Well, Tessa was gonna kill you, and you don't seem like you deserve that.
Your instincts were always to protect me. Thank you for just being you.
Have a good night.
Stefan Salvatore sleeps in his own bed tonight.
Saved my life, so.
Victory in a day otherwise marred by failure.
We couldn't get Bonnie back.
Tell her it's for the best, Cher.
No, I won't, because it's not. Bonnie's here. He wants us not to worry.
We're gonna keep trying, Bonnie, okay?
So the fate of the other side, where Bonnie currently resides, rests on a living, breathing human being that we now need to protect.
We?
Elena, meet Crazy Pants. Crazy Pants.
What are you doing here?
Do you have any idea what it's like watching history repeat itself? I want this wound. It's a reminder of what you really are. Memories that eased your pain. You used to have a lot of pain, remember?
Fight it.
And that was just the start of your reign of terror. The ending's the best part. Because you actually felt real pain, physical pain. All you could do was drown over and over. The only thing keeping you sane was the hope that one day, one of the two people you loved, they'd come rescue you. I did.
They was after you though, Stefan. Wasn't like they wasn't looking for you, mate. They had divers in the lake. They actually found you, technically. They did find you. They just found you second, so keep that in mind as well. Like, you don't know it, but you should know it. That's going to wrap up today's video. I mean, that's well interesting now, mate. We've got Amara, Elena, Catherine, all of them, Nina Dobrev. I don't know what she's doing, mate, but she deserves at least 3 paychecks, 2 paychecks, not 1 anyway, that is for sure. I am actually loving it, mate. I don't want any of them to die. She thought that she was taking it, the cure, when she bit Silas, but as we've been told prior in the previous episode, that you have to be drained fully, complete out of the full body for you to have that cure. So to me, personally, if she's got the cure now, then they've not continued with the information that they've given us, so it would be false. So I'll see how that plays out. I mean, it's not going to be a big thing anyway. It's not going to affect me much, but it'll just be a little, little dent in the story that didn't make any sense. The Travellers then, have they got no purpose? Literally, have they got no purpose? Or maybe they still have, because if she hasn't got the cure, she's still there. They still can protect her. And we're not even seeing anything about Matt since he stared at his camera and he was speaking, "Hello, Matt." Like, literally, these guys come anyway. He was trying to protect her. Damon went on a little savage thing there, killed one of them, got the knife out, boom, mate, threw it at somebody else. Oh, and speaking of knives, the Travellers told Matt to save and keep a knife safe. Again, not seen that at all. So that is interesting. What is the significance of that? I'm happy anyway, right? This episode, I guess 2 things. I guess they walked in. Yeah. I guess that she was going to walk into the society and they wouldn't guess that she was a vampire because they didn't invite her in. She just walked in and that worked. That was later relayed to the doctor. And as well, I guess that she was the anchor, and I'm actually really happy with that. Sometimes, you just throw something out there and it comes true and you're like, get in there, mate. And that is literally it. But this secret society is actually pretty sick. It seems like there's a bunch of humans like going around trying to it's like the council, bunch of humans going around, and they've got their own vampire that's the head of it seems, kind of like Damon was, but they openly know that this person's a vampire and he was the one, or she was the one, I actually don't know, that killed the girl at the start in episode 1. And their blood is abnormal. It's not Jesse's blood, it's this person's. So Catherine as well, I love how she was speaking to Aaron, or Aaron, whatever he's called, and he was looking at her and she was scanning the sandwiches and all that, and he was like, I was trying to figure out why Dr. Maxfield was telling me not to even come near you, and she was like, what, you're the sandwich police or something? And her tooth fell out and she's getting grey hair now, and I'm wondering if her old age is literally accelerating forward, like, and she's gone to him, she's revealed that she's not Elena, she is Catherine, she's a doppelganger, she needs his help. I think that is going to help her. I'm actually really enjoying the Catherine story. I'm loving how she's changed the whole dynamic of her character, and it's intrigued me, it's pulled me in. Bonnie, you know, sadly she wasn't back this episode, but it's given us little bits of hope. So hopefully that by the end of the season, or I want halfway in, to be honest, that she comes back, because I do like seeing her and I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to just be speaking to Jeremy. I want her to be in here, full thick of it, helping the gang out, you know, sorting it out, all this and that, you know. I love Bonnie, so that is interesting with her storyline. With the Silas one as well, he's out and about, he's bounced, she attacked him, Amara. See, I think he's going to forgive her, obviously. Like, this is the person, Silas has done everything, but the most interesting thing is now he has become mortal and she needs to die. Yeah, he needs to kill her to get to the other side. Basically, like, him taking the cure is literally irrelevant now, isn't it? It's like pointless, because if he dies, he's not going to be with her, and unless and she hasn't got the cure because she's bitten, but she hasn't got it, so both of them are not thingy. She said she can't live another day, and so I mean it's baffling. I'm actually intrigued now. Like, what I want to know is, now he's got the cure inside him, if they put the vampire blood in them and then they die, can they come back alive? Catherine didn't want to try that. She didn't want to test it out. She'd like, because of the possibility of her completely dying, and she wasn't ready for that. But I'm interested to see that on Silas's side now, because if I was Silas and he doesn't care about dying, but I think he wanted to die just so he could be with Amara, but now she's not there, he might not want to die, but he might be able to test it. He might take some of the blood, he might kill himself, and then he might be reborn, and then that will be the answer to our question there. But yeah, I'm going to dive into the next episode after this one, because I'm really excited. I'm loving the different storylines. I'm loving the 3 different characters that Nina Dobrev's playing. I think it's fascinating the fact that we can watch the same person in the same scene but be a different person and it still make total sense. I absolutely love that. It's fantastic. Great casting, great acting, great storytelling. I'm loving it. So if you are excited for tomorrow's episode, which is the originals, please smash a like on the button and stick around for that on the channel, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video today. I'm going to watch the next episode of this, which will be on the channel in 2 days. Thank you so much, everyone, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.